When I posted the best 60% keyboard video, I received a load of comments talking about how I forgot about the Kemove Snowfox 61 and that it would have definitely won. So of course I had to pick it up and see if it's actually better than the Pro 2. To start, it is the exact same price as the Pro 2 right now, as it is $89 US. As the name implies, the Kemove Snowfox 61 has 61 keys, as it is a 60% keyboard, and it is pretty much all white with a black inner layer to the case. But it also comes in all black and is called the Shadow instead of the Snowfox. Out of the box, it comes with a user manual, a braided USB-C cable, a keycap puller, a really nice switch puller, and a few extra Gateron switches to help you decide what switches to get if you're looking to replace the switches that came with your keyboard. So yes, this keyboard is fully hot swappable, unlike the Pro 2, which is a huge advantage, and it is also compatible with 3-pin or 5-pin switches, which means you can use it for basically every single switch. The case is really durable and almost impossible to flex, which might be due to the black inner layer, which adds some more reinforcement to the case. Underneath of this case, it has this giant Kemove logo, which is fine because you won't hardly ever see it, and some really grippy rubber pads, as well as height adjustable feet, which the Pro 2 also did not have. On the back side of the case is an on and off switch for the Bluetooth, as this keyboard is also wireless like the Pro 2, but this keyboard has a 3000 mAh battery, while the Pro 2 only has a 1900 mAh battery, so you should get a longer battery life on the Kemove 61. And there's another switch depending if you're using it for Windows or Mac. The keycaps are PBT and double shot, so they are really good quality and allow the RGB to shine through nicely. But if you don't like the look of the keycaps, because they do have the secondary functions printed on the sides of them, which in my opinion doesn't look great, it does use a standard ANSI layout, so most keycap sets will fit this keyboard. Although this keyboard is hot swappable, out of the box they do come with Gateron switches, which are already really nice and are some of the smoothest switches, even more so than cherry switches. I got mine with Gateron browns as I like the tactile feel and the quiet sound. The stabilizers are also very quiet out of the box, but could use some lubing, although they are pre-lubed slightly. The Pro 2 also has good stabilizers, but out of the box I would say the Kemove 61s are actually better even before lubing, which would be very difficult to do on the Pro 2. The RGB is super bright and has many onboard effects, which are all super nice. You can customize the lighting as well as the functionality of each switch with the software as well. To use the secondary functions like the arrow keys, you just have to press function in the bottom right and the key that you want to press. This makes it super easy to use the arrow keys with one hand, as you can just press function with your pinky finger and the secondary function with your other fingers. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you subscribe and like the video, and I will still be sharing some pros and cons of this keyboard and whether or not it is actually better than the Pro 2, so make sure you stay all the way until the end of the video. So what are some pros and cons for this keyboard? There are quite a few pros, including the fact that it is hot swappable, which to me is the biggest pro and my favorite feature a keyboard could offer, as you can basically fully customize your keyboard without any tools. Also, it has great battery life, good build quality, and RGB. Also, it is compatible with Windows or Mac, although it doesn't come with dedicated Mac keycaps, which would be even better, as some keyboards like the SK61 do come with them. The cons I had a hard time coming up with, and they're more just personal preference, as to me the black inner layer to the case would have looked better if it were white, as it would just look cleaner, as well as the keycaps don't look super clean to me, as they do have the secondary functions printed on them, although they are still really good quality. Still, to me it just doesn't look as good, and pretty much everything I could find as a con was just looks wise, so it doesn't really affect too much with the keyboard's functionality. If you're looking for a super good starter keyboard and want to keep it for a while, the Kemove Snowfox 61 will allow you to customize it, and it's just super nice out of the box as well. So, is the Kemove Snowfox 61 actually better than the AN Pro 2? I would have to say yes, as for the price it is insanely good, and I can see why so many of you guys recommended it and said it was your favorite keyboard. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some other videos on my channel, as well as subscribe, like, comment, and if you want to join my Discord channel from the link in the description below, you can do so, and I'll see you guys next time.